the channel, welcome to Reviews on Anything. My name is Peter and today we're having a look at another product from a company called Newyes. This is the Erasable Smart Notebook. Now, in a previous video we looked at a reusable LCD writing pad from Newyes, which was a cheap, fun little doodle pad for kids mainly, or for quick notes on the fridge. This is a slightly more serious product, but it comes with a little flyer from Newyes, which says that it is their mission to make the world paperless. So this is a reusable notebook. That effectively means that you only need to buy this notebook and never any other notebook again. This is the packaging, which is just like the LCD writing pad in the other video. Certainly not the last word in high quality packaging, but you know, that is a choice to be made. In the end, you don't really use the packaging, even though I always feel that the packaging is an important part of the product experience. It is the notebook that counts. You do get a pen included as well, a little wiping cloth and some index cards. So that is, you know, nice accessories, I suppose. But it is the notebook that matters. Now, opening the notebook up, first we're greeted with a page that explains the app, because that's the basic principle of these reusable notebooks. You make your note, take a picture with your phone or pad or anything else, and you store it that way, and then you can index them and look at them later. And then you can wipe the page again and reuse the page. That's pretty much the basic concept. There's other companies that make books like this, for example, Rocketbook that we looked at in an earlier video, and there's obviously a whole bunch of services like Evernote or GoodNotes or anything that link to notebooks like this, but Newyes has their own app to do it with. I'm not going to look into the app too specifically in this video. That would be maybe an option for another video, but the app, you know, it's pretty basic, it does what it needs to do. So, you know, you could use it without any issues, I have to say. It's not the last word in design, it's not an Evernote app, but it works. Now, the fun part about this notebook is that you get lines and blank papers. So that's nice, you have different options to work with. And the way it really works, you write your note with this pen, very exciting, blah, blah, blah. You have little dates of the week here, a few icons, numbers, dates, and so on. So that's a nice little extra that you can recognize your notes easily. Once you're done with your note, you take a damp cloth like so, and you can just wipe it out. Dry the page, hop, and you're good to go with your next note. So that's pretty sweet. That means you really never run out of pages. You just have to make sure to remember to take pictures of them. But in this notebook you have more than plenty of pages before you actually start running out. Same thing with the empty pages over here. Make your note. You take the same damp cloth and you can just erase it like so. Good thing to note at this point is that so the paper is paper, but it's like a little plasticky feeling kind of paper. It's a very super smooth, super white paper. Once you start using an alcohol-based rub on this, that's going to affect the quality of the paper and the quality of erasing after that. So just use a damp cloth, that'll work perfectly fine. You don't need any special wipes or alcohol wipes or cleaning wipes or anything. Just a damp cloth and then dry it afterwards. Now, is this a truly infinite reusable book? Yes, in theory. That said, once you start writing and cleaning and writing and cleaning many times, at some point the page is gonna get dirty-ish. Because there's always like a tiny bit of residue left and your cloth is maybe not always super clean. So at some point you're starting to see the pages fade slightly. That said, that only happens once you're well into using this notebook. And you know, at that point it's probably not that much of an issue. I say that you can clean this with a damp cloth. You can also use like a blow dryer, hot clean it, heat it up a bit, and then use a dry cloth to clean it that way. So that's also an option, so you can pick and choose. But it has the same result. Over time, the page will get dirty, and obviously you're gonna get, you know, finger smudges on it, maybe grease smudge, you know, food that falls on it, so on. So it is theoretically infinitely usable. Practically speaking, you can use this for a couple of years maybe, and then you're probably going to want a new one. Same thing with, you know, the overall physical notebook. You know, this is going to get scratched and damaged. This is going to get crushed in your bag inevitably. So, you know, there's things that prevent this from being the last thing you'll ever buy. But overall, it's a very good effort, and certainly in their mission to go fully paperless. All in all, this is certainly not the product you're going to buy with your last bit of money, but it is a nice notebook that does exactly what it promises to do. Personally, the app, yeah, it's not too shocking, but it does work. And if you just want, a notebook that is reusable, that you can take pictures of and store it on your phone, this is certainly an option to consider because it's inexpensive and it works just like advertised. So that's kind of nice. And I think the mission that Newyes has to go fully paperless is to be applauded, especially in this day and age. I think that is the way to go forward. Is it as nice as a paper notebook? That's personal preference, I think. If you really prefer writing on paper, then this super smooth, super slick paper is probably not going to feel all too nice. That said, you get used to it within a day of using it, I'd say. And if you have a good system of storing your notes with the right tags and the right folders, then a reusable notebook like this certainly works really well. This is Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the reusable notebook from Newyes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out what Newyes has to offer for you. I'll put the link in the description, and certainly subscribe to this channel as well. That always helps us out a lot. Until then though, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers!